Welcome to this fundamental lesson plan series on project standards and setup. In this video, we will take a look at creating a project template and adding information to it over time. This is video 7 of 7. My name is John Harridge. I will be your host today. Now let's take a look at the learning objectives for this lesson. First, we will take a look at creating a project template from a new project, and then load a title block family that we created in a previous lesson. Next, we'll create a new dimension style. And last, we'll create a new sheet view. With that, let's get started. To begin this exercise, let's create a new project template from an existing project template. Go ahead and choose New, and then click the Browse button. Select the default.rte project file and click Open. And in the New Project button, go ahead and choose Project Template Radio button. Then click OK to continue. This exercise will implement some of the skills you have learned in the previous exercises to set up a template. Project templates are files that provide initial conditions for a project. Any new project based on a template inherits all the families, settings, and geometry for the template. There are various settings you can define for your template. In this exercise, you define the title block, the dimension style, and the units for your custom template. Settings can also host title blocks, families, units, and dimensions as the most important ones. Let's move forward. Let's go ahead and load the title block that we created from our previous exercise. Go ahead and click on the Insert tab. Select the Load Family tool. Browse out to your working project folder for this tutorial series and go ahead and select a landscape.rfa and then click Open. Next, we'll set the project units. Go ahead and click on the Manage tab. Select the Project Units tool, and then choose the Edit button across from Length. Let's go ahead and set the rounding value to the nearest 1/4 inch from the list. And then go ahead and click OK to accept. Click OK again. Next, we'll create a dimension style. Click on the Annotate tab, and then click the Dimension Settings button underneath the Dimensions panel and choose Linear. Go ahead and duplicate the type. Let's give it the name 3/16 inch Verdana. Click OK to continue. Go ahead and establish some properties for the new dimension style. Let's go ahead and bump up the line weight to a value of 2. Go ahead and set the dimension line extension offset to 0. Next, we'll change the center line pattern to dash dot. Scroll down a little further. Let's go ahead and change the text size value to 3/16 of an inch. And then last, let's change the text font to Verdana. Okay, click OK to continue. To confirm that we have a new style, go ahead and click the Dimension Panel Align tool, and then click the pull-down menu in the type selector and just confirm that we have the new dimension style. Next up, let's go ahead and create a new sheet. So move on to Project Browser, right click on the Sheets folder, go ahead and choose New Sheet. Let's go ahead and select a landscape and click OK to continue. Next, let's go ahead and create the sheet properties. Go ahead and select the title block on screen. Scroll down into the properties palette. Let's go ahead and set the drawn by value to S. Harrington. Next, we'll change checked by to Miss Engelbert. Click Apply to continue. And those changes should now appear in the title block area. This concludes this exercise. Let's go ahead and save the project template file in our working folder. And let's give it the name A-English template.rte, as this is the file suffix for template files. Click Save to accept. Now let's take a look at next steps. Now let's review the learning objectives for this lesson. First, we created a project template from a new project. Then we loaded a title block family that we created in a previous lesson. Next, we created a new dimension style and modified the properties. And last, we created a new sheet view for use. With that, let's take a look at Autodesk resources. I would like to make you aware of two specific Autodesk resources. The first one being the Autodesk Education Community, where you can access free software for both students and educators, and that can be located at www.students.autodesk.com. It does require registration, and you can use either your own personal email address or a school-issued email address. The second resource is the Autodesk Digital STEAM Workshop. It's hands-on, project-based learning across multiple industries such as architecture, engineering, gaming, and animation. And those resources are located at www.digitalsteam.autodesk.com. This concludes this exercise. Thank you very much for watching.